So today I'm going to reveal the craziest deal I've ever put together for you. In a moment, you will not only know what this is, but in a moment, you will know why I'm doing it. You'll know the story behind it. And I'm very excited about this, and you are going to love it. So let's get started here. And let me tell you a little bit about the background of how all this came together. You see, just a couple of weeks ago, I went on the road. I went on a road trip, and this is when everything changed. So, first of all, here is the road trip that I'm on. So, I'm going from Austin, Texas, all the way up to Cape Cod. And as you can see, just a single trip here is 2,002 miles. So, round trip, we're talking about more than 4,000 miles. Now, you might be wondering, why am I doing it? Why wouldn't I just fly there? Why am I getting on the road? Well, this is here my 14-year-old son, Julius. He is a sailor. That is his boat. He is the one hanging out there on the wire. So this is him. And this is Lucy, his skipper. So they're sailing here a sailboat that is called a Club 420. And right now, up here, in the Northeast, there are two important regattas where he is participating. Now, one of the regattas, there's almost 200 of these boats in there. As you can see, there's a lot of boats, so it's crazy. And you see, in order to get there, we have to take his boat. So this is why we're loading everything into a big trailer. So his boat goes in there. There's a second boat from his friends in there. There's a motorboat goes in the trailer. Yes, my Harley Davidson as well, because I want to have some fun and a bunch of gear. And so we loaded all this up and then made our way up to the Northeast. And you see, it took us a whole day just to get out of Texas, as you can imagine. I mean, Texas is a pretty big state. And then we made our way through Arkansas, through Kentucky, and then we went into Virginia. Now, as we got into Virginia, we made a quick stop there because, I mean, it's a 2,000 mile road trip, so why not stop in between and see a few things? So we stopped here at Shenandoah National Park. We went up to 3,500 feet of elevation. See this there, the view from up there, it was just beautiful, gorgeous. Look at this. This was close to the sunset. So this is where we made a rest stop there. And then also the next day, we continued on and went towards Washington, D.C. So in Washington, D.C., we also spent a little bit of time because, as you can see, it's very close to our final destination. So we thought, why not visit the Lincoln Memorial, right? I mean, look at all this. So we did a little bit of sightseeing there in Washington. And then the next day, we actually continued to our final trip or final episode here, just going from Washington, D.C., going through, what was it, New Jersey, I believe. This is where, no, first we have to go through Delaware and then to New Jersey. Now, in Delaware, we only were there for a few miles. And surprisingly, this is where it all started. In Delaware, suddenly, after already making here, what, 1,500 miles, this is when we had to start paying toll. Okay, you know these toll booths. Okay, so we pulled over, paid toll, and you see, when you're dragging a trailer, everything gets a little bit more expensive, right? It's not like a car where you pay $1.50. Oh, no, 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 no. This gets a little bit more expensive. Anyhow, so we went through Delaware, we went through New Jersey, and by the time we went through Delaware and New Jersey, and there's the New Jersey, what is it, Turnpike or whatever it is. Anyhow, so we were already up $47.50 in tolls. And then we made our way through New York. And when going through New York, this is when we had to cross the George Washington Memorial Bridge in New York. Okay, so we went through there at night because I thought it might be a better idea to cross this bridge at night. Throughout the day, there's probably traffic. However, here's what happened. On the George Washington Bridge in New York, they charged us $84 to cross the bridge. I mean, this is why I thought, oh my gosh, I mean, will this ever end? Because again, 1,500 miles without paying any tolls, and then we go through Delaware, New Jersey, and New York, and suddenly, boom, 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 we're racking up $150 in fees. So yeah, this is where I got a little bit upset. I thought it's a little bit overboard, especially watch this. So watch what happens here on the next picture. This is how the roads look like after we passed the George Washington. After I paid $150 in toll, this is, I mean, pothole after pothole. Again, remember, I'm dragging a trailer. This trailer is an enclosed trailer. It's 32 feet long, right? There's boats in there. These boats are pretty expensive. There's a motorboat. There's a Harley in there. I mean, there's tens of thousands of dollars of equipment in there, and it's bouncing all over the place. So can you imagine? I mean, it's already in the middle of the night. I believe at this point it is midnight or 12:30. So I'm getting pretty ticked off here, right? And this is where I felt absolutely ripped off. So don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm doing financially okay. So the $150 is not taking away my lunch money. But I felt that I was taken for a ride, especially since there was this bad quality of streets, right? The trailer bounced from one pothole to another, and this was the crappiest road on the road trip. And the most beautiful roads were much earlier when I did not pay anything. So I didn't get my money's worth, that's for sure. And see, at that night, I realized that this is what happened to me a while back in the beginning of my trading career when I just kept paying over and over and over for trading education. Does this sound familiar? Right? Where you just buy another course, where you buy another indicator, where you buy a software, where you join a membership. I mean, you're doing all these things. You're investing a lot of time and money in your education, but you're not necessarily seeing the results, right? So let me just ask you, how much have you spent in trading education? And here's what I'm going to do right now. I am going to open here a poll because I want to know how much have you spent on trading education. So right now you should see a quick poll. So just very briefly here, click. Have you spent less than $1,000 thus far? Have you spent between $1,000 and $5,000, or have you spent more than $5,000? Well, while the poll is going on here, let me just tell you, I personally have spent way more than $5,000. Way more than $5,000. I mean, you should see all the books, all the courses that I have, all the software, all the indicators. I mean, at the beginning of my trading career, I bought everything. And yeah, so let's see. So, all right, we have 83% of you voted. Would you like to see the results? Are you curious if you are alone or what others have spent here? Are you curious? All right, let me do this. Let me close the poll here, and then I can share the results. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see the results here? 14% of you said that you spend less than $1,000 on trading education. Well, you know what? You're probably just in the beginning of your trading career, because believe me, as you progress as a trader, you will spend more. Now, 30% of you said they spend between $1,000 and $5,000, and 55% of you said more than $5,000 already on trading education. So, looking at this, it means that 85% of you have spent more than $1,000 on trading education. Oh yeah, okay. So at least now I know that I'm not alone, that it's not only me who spent all this. All right. So that's very good to know. Let's move on here. Let's keep talking. So, see, as you know, I'm here for a bigger reason. I'm doing financially okay, believe me, right? So it took me a while, but I have figured it out. And now I feel that it is time for me to give back. This is why I am doing Rockwell trading. I want to show you how simple this can be. I want to show you that trading is not as complicated as many people say it is. I want to show you that it is actually possible to make money with trading. And most importantly, I want to empower you to take control of your financial future, to become the trader you want to be, to achieve your dreams, to live the lifestyle that you always dreamed about. This is why I'm here and why I am doing all this. You see, who have seen this graphic here from Robert Kiyosaki, right? Where you have this, he calls it the Cashflow Quadrant, right? Where we have on the left-hand side, active, you work for money, and passive where you have money working for you. So let's just briefly talk about this because I think this is very important. And you see, many years ago, right before I quit my job and moved all the way from Germany to the United States, this is the book that I picked up, and this is the book that has moved me. I mean, it made a dramatic mind shift for me, right? It suddenly clicked. Because here's what Robert Kiyosaki said. If you are in the upper left-hand quadrant, you are employed. You exchange your time and effort for an income. If you don't work, you don't get paid. Now, this is where many people say, well, I'm done with this. I want to become an entrepreneur. But they're self-employed, and usually these are the so-called solopreneurs. So you work for yourself, but can you really take a 6-week holiday and your business keeps going without you? See, for most people who are self-employed, you are still chained to your business. You still have a job, and therefore you're still on the left-hand side of the quadrant. Now, you see what Robert Kiyosaki does there when you're on the left-hand side of the quadrant? Okay, he has this big L. Well, because your goal is to move to the right-hand side of this quadrant, where you have money working for you, where you have a big business, where you have people working hard for you to generate an income, or, and that is the ultimate goal for me, to be an investor where you have money working hard for you. See, this is where you play golf and have a good life. And I believe the way to become an investor where you have money working for you is through trading. Who is the most famous investor in the world? What do you think? Who is the most famous investor in the world? Famous investor in the world is probably Warren Buffett, right? Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Is this making sense? Are you getting this? If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. So important. And this is why I am on a mission to get as many people as possible from wherever you are in this Cashflow Quadrant to the I, to become an investor where you have money working for you. Making sense? Okay? Are you getting this? Is this what you want? Of course, this is what you want. Okay? So, this is my promise to you. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm doing this. My promise to you is when you take action, I'm here to help you. This is why we're doing coffee for Markus in the morning. This is why I have all these products that make it easier, that make it simpler for you to get started with trading and then hopefully seeing the success that you want. So, Tony Robbins said action is the most important key to success. Who agrees with this? Who agrees with the big guy here? Action is the most important key to any success. Because you see, I can be here and I can be talking. I can give you all the tools. I can give you all this education. I can give you all the tips. I can give you all the strategies. But if you don't take action and implement it, they're absolutely worthless. All right, I see everybody here is agreeing that action is the most important key to any success. So here's what I want to do for you. This is the crazy deal I put together for you. I want to give you access to all of my products, to everything that we have here at Rockwell Trading. So every single thing that you get access for it for just one low one-time investment. Okay? So that you don't feel dinged like the tolls that you have to pay over and over and over again. No, all the products at once. So what is all included in here? Well, this is, as you know, we have the Rockwell Trading Club. The Rockwell Trading Club has 46 videos in there. 18 of them are trading strategies. There are day trading strategies in there. There's stock trading strategies in there, options trading strategies, binary options. But then we also cover important topics like money management, where we talk about the mindset as a trader, where we talk about the important tools that you need as a trader. This has been our flagship product for many years, and it is wildly popular. And I believe we have thousands of people who are part of the Rockwell Trading Club. Now, on the website, as you know, it sells for $997, and I want to include this here. Plus, the PowerX Analyzer software. You have seen the PowerX Analyzer software in action. That is the software that I personally use to find the best stocks and options to trade. That is the software that I use to base my trading decisions on. And this is the software that everybody else here at Rockwell Trading is using to base their trading decisions on. Plus, we also have another software. It's called NeuroAnalyzer. It is an advanced software that is analyzing a stock based on neural networks. Neural networks are the latest technology. It's technology that's being used by NASA, by Google, and by the big companies. And so we have this software that is analyzing a stock for you and is predicting the stock movement based on neural network. So it is an advanced tool. If you're an advanced trader, you're going to love it. Usually we're selling it for $997. Then we also have the Rockwell Trading Indicators. If you have a charting software, whether it is TradeStation or Think or Swim or Trade Navigator or Sierra Charts or AT Charts, the Rockwell Trading Navigators make it easy for you to identify when to buy and when to sell. And as a trader, that's ultimately what we need, right? We need to know when to buy and when to sell. Plus, binary options alerts. Now, as you know, the binary options alerts, they are on fire. So just this morning, there was another few text messages that we send out with binary option signals that we have identified that we take personally in our own accounts. And using binary options, we have been able to double the account in 2017 in less than 7 months. Now, usually it's $47 a month or $564 per year. And you see, then we also started doing live events. So we started doing a live event last September in Houston. Then we did another one in January in Orlando. Then we did another one in April in Houston again. Then we did another one in May in Houston. So we have done several events and we have recorded these live events. If you weren't there, no worries. We have the recordings. Now, these recordings previously have been only exclusively made available to VIP attendees. You had to be there and you had to upgrade to a VIP. But now I want to include this. I'm really opening the vault here. Everything, every product that we have, I'm putting in there. So these are the live recordings worth $1,000, and you actually can buy this. Plus, see, we're doing more 3-day live trainings. We have a 3-day live training boot camp coming up in September in Orlando. September 16th through 18th in Orlando is the next live trading boot camp. So you can attend there. We have another one coming up that is probably in October. I believe it's in October. It is in Fort Lauderdale. Then we're going over towards California. We're planning to have one in Las Vegas, probably in November and as well in January. We're not doing anything in December. I think everybody is pretty busy there. So when you invest in Rockwell Trading Lifetime, you can come to these 3-day boot camps as often as you want. No problem about this. Plus, we have monthly online coaching sessions that we do once a month on Fridays. In fact, we have one coming up just right now. I believe it is the next Friday where one is coming up. So this is where Mark and I personally, for 2 hours, are there to answer all your questions. Now, we divide these 2 hours. The first hour is more about day trading and the Rockwell Trading Club. So whatever is in there in the Rockwell Trading Club, you can ask us all the questions. The second hour, then, we focus on our software products. So we answer questions around PowerX Analyzer as well as NeuroAnalyzer. So every month, you get us for 2 hours and you can pick our brains, ask any questions. It is live, it is online, so that you don't have to travel anywhere. And there's a few more classic courses. So I just looked around, I looked at my shelf and see what else we had. So we have a money management course, we have the ultimate day trading system. So there's a few more classic courses that we are not actively selling anymore, but we sold them a few years ago and they're really very, very popular. So I mean, I'm just putting everything in there, everything that is on my shelf, that is on my hard drive. So if you add all of this up, you'll see that this is a total value of $17,649. Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe if you had all these tools that I personally use, all the tools that we have created here, would this help you to become a better trader? Absolutely. I believe so too. So here's what I want to do. I want to put all this together, and I'm not going to charge you 17,649. I want to make it very, very affordable for you. And this is why I'm going to slash this price and say, okay, you get all this. Your one-time investment only is $1,997. Now, let me ask you this. If all this did for you is help you to make money with trading, would it be worth the investment? Of course it would. If all this did for you is help you to make so much money that you can make a part-time income or even a full-time income so that you can quit your job, would it be worth the investment? Of course. And if this would help you to make so much money with trading that you can travel the world and live the lifestyle you always dreamed about, would it be worth the investment? Absolutely. Oops. But wait, there's more. Remember? Billy Mays? Okay, but wait, there's more. What I want to do is, when you invest in Rockwell Lifetime, the reason why we call it Rockwell Lifetime is that you will not get access to all the products that we have right now. You will also get access to all future products. So whatever we decide to release, when we decide to program another software, you will get access to this. When we decide to do another course, you'll get access to this. When we decide to release more indicators, you can get access to this. So you see, this for me is really, really important. When you invest in Rockwell Lifetime, you'll never have to buy any more products from us again. If you receive a marketing email from me where I say, hey, I have this new product, you just email me back and say, oh, I'm a lifetime member, and you immediately get access. So this is for all courses that we are doing, for all products that we are doing. Now, the only thing that is excluded here, you might know that I'm having a high-level mastermind and in a circle. This is where I personally work with traders for a year. The price range is between $25,000 and $65,000. Now, obviously, that is not included. But any course, if I'm writing another book, you will get access to this. You will be the first to get it. Again, another software, anything, any future products. You don't have to invest anymore. It is just a one-time investment. But wait, there's even more. Okay, so here's the deal. I really, really want this to make as affordable as possible. I want you to be able to take action, right? And this is what I said. It is the craziest deal. So is this the craziest deal I've ever done? Well, it's pretty close to it, but I think I can do even better. Remember the big guy, Tony? Action is the most important key to success. When you take action now and invest in Rockwell Lifetime, I want to give you an even better deal. Who wants a better deal? Who wants an even better deal? All right. Okay, good. So instead of charging you 17,649, I'm not even going to charge you 1997. When you invest in Rockwell Trading for Life or Rockwell Trading Lifetime here, it's a one-time investment of only $997. So that's what I'm going to do for you. All you need to do is go to rockwelltrading.com/lifetime. And this is why I believe this is the craziest deal ever. Again, you're getting access to all products. Let's see, do I have another slide? Oh, no, this is important. Yeah. Only 100 of these Rockwell Lifetimes will be sold initially. Why? Well, because we include the monthly coaching sessions, and I want to support you, right? So right now we have, you know that I sent out the early bird list where I said, are you interested in this deal? There were more than 1,200 people who said that they're interested. Obviously, at this point, I cannot take in 1,200 people. That is impossible, right? We can only right now support 100 people, and this is why we have to limit it, because we want to support you. That is my promise, that I'm here for you. This is why we're doing the monthly coaching sessions. This is why we have the 5-star customer support for you. In fact, our customer support is not called customer support. I call them customer success, because they are there to support you to become successful. So this is why at this point we can only sell 100. So again, it is, there we go. It is all the products that we have: the PowerX Analyzer, the Rockwell Trading Club, the Rockwell Neuro Analyzer, the indicators, access to the binary options, access to the books, access to everything that we have ever released here. You get access to this, plus access to all future products. When we release a new product, when we do a new course, you will get access to this. Plus, you can come to our live events. You can attend our 3-day boot camps that we have regularly scheduled. I will give you the dates very shortly, so that you see exactly when the next dates are there, and so you can there. And this is why I believe that this is the best deal ever. And believe me, this is where every single of my team members said, this is insane. I mean, right? Because you know what they say: if you want to run a successful business, you should acquire a first-time customer, then you should upsell them, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to do this. The reason why I am doing Rockwell trading is to give back, to empower you, to show you how simple this can be, to show you that it is possible to make money with trading, to show you that you can make it too, right? Is this making sense? Are you getting this? This is why I'm doing this. And this is why I'm putting everything together and make it available to you for just a one-time payment of $997, which is really ridiculous. And basically, it is just showing me that you are serious. When you take action and invest in this, I keep my promise that I do everything I can to help you achieve your goals. Does that sound fair? Fair enough? All right, fantastic. So all you need to do is go to rockwelltrading.com/lifetime to take action now. As I said, at this point, only 100 of these will be sold. So you might see a timer on this page. Well, forget about the timer. I need to count up here. Once we get to 100, I have to close it, because I need to be true to my promise. And my promise is that I'm here for you, to support you and help you when you take action. Again, $997. That's all you invest. You get everything now and in the future, all of the products that we ever develop, all the courses that we might ever put out. So this is truly a lifetime investment, and this is why we are calling it this. All right, good. So that's what I wanted to share, and take action now, and I'll see you on the other side.